Yes, good evening all. Tracy, good evening. Nihal, good evening.
Good
Good evening,
evening,
beta.
sir.
Good evening all. Good evening.
Sir, can we have quizzes
Good
to
evening, sir.
practice of tomorrow's test?
Uh, yeah. So tomorrow we would be having the test on triangles actually, but we don't find many questions on triangles. I mean, many quizzes on triangles.
Okay.
I thought of discussing that. Okay, 1 second. Let's wait for your friends. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Everyone, please. Yeah. Guys, are you solving the homework questions every day? I mean, the questions whichever I'm giving, I'm post like guys. I have already sent you a couple of questions. Are you all solving this?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Whenever I just post a question, please make sure that you're solving all of them.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow's test is on triangles, right, sir?
Yes. Okay. Shall we start discussing?
Yeah, sir. Sir, can you revise the this week we told the all the triangles, right? Can you revise it?
Revision like this, you need to go through first and talk. If you have any doubts, you can contact me tomorrow, sessions. Without going you can't like doubts is nothing. But if you have any doubts, better you can just come back to you. I just want to finish as soon as possible. Definitely, we will do that. It is not like we cannot do the revision and all. You don't worry, Nehal. Next week also I'll be conducting a test on triangles only.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's get started. Yes, sir. So till what we discussed in the last class. Till what we discussed.
Sir, can we play quizzes at the end?
We
On
will play, but
triangles?
I don't find many quizzes and triangles.
Sir, I just searched now, sir. There were like 4 or 5 quizzes. We didn't play them.
So perpendicular line segment is the shortest time. We are in that.
Okay.
We will find the
Okay,
hypotenuse.
No,
Lalit.
sir, we already finished that.
Yeah, we finished it.
Sir, we finished also the similarity of triangles.
Criteria for similarity of triangles we have done.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Basic proportional Thales theorem we have done.
No, sir, we were
No,
doing
sir.
that when we were just
Yeah,
starting.
got it. Okay. One second, guys.
Already. Yes.
My goodness, I'm not recording. I'm sorry. Guys, see, Lalit, you have something like that. Please put a message. I may not check chat box regularly, actually. That's why.
No, sir, I just put it now, just like 1 minute ago.
Okay, no problem. Guys, actually, what we have discussed so far, Thales theorem, and we have discussed proportionality. I mean, converse of basic proportionality theorem as well. Guys, Thales theorem is also called as basic proportionality theorem, and the basic proportionality theorem says that if I draw a parallel line to one side of a triangle, Okay, by intersecting that particular line at two distinct points or two different points of other two sides of a triangle, then what happens? The other two sides would be dividing in the same ratio. That would be getting divided in the same ratio. I would repeat what I'm trying to say here. If if DE is a parallel line which has been drawn to BC side. Okay, let me explain here. Here DE is a parallel to BC beta. Then what happens? This AD by DB, AE by EC. That is what happens. That is what Taylor theorem says. Whenever you draw a parallel line, need not to draw here only. You can draw anywhere on any two sides. You can draw a parallel line by connecting any two sides. You can draw like this here. You can draw any like this. You can draw anywhere a parallel line by connecting two sides. Then what happens? This AD by DB and AE by EC, their ratio would be equal actually. Okay. So that is what we have discussed. And converse of that is what? Converse of that is what? If a line divides any two sides, if a line divides any two sides in the same ratio, then that line must be equal to, that line must be parallel to the third side. That is what converse of basic proportionality theorem says. So after that, we solved a question here. The question the question which I'm solving here is, look at this. Everything is, you guys have the question in front of you. Please have a look at this. 20.4 into 4, how much beta? So 80, 90, 81.6, correct? 81.6 minus 4 times of KQ is equal to 13 times of KQ. All right, 13 times of KQ here. So 13 times of KQ plus 4 times of KQ, 17 times of KQ. All right, is equal to 80.6. So KQ is equal to 18.16 by 10, all divided by 17. I'm making my calculation easy. Look at this here. 816 divided by 170. Right? So if you solve this, beta, somewhere you will be getting 4.8. That is what he has given. Look at this. 4.8 he has given. So 4.8. KQ is equal 4.8. You just can solve that calculation part very easily. I don't want to solve it and waste your time. Okay, beta, 4.8. Hope you got
4 by 13 into 20.4 is not correct, right?
Huh?
So like what I did was I did 4 by 13 into 20.4. So it's not correct, right?
4 by
4 by 13 into 20.4. It's not correct, right? Because I didn't get the answer.
4 by 13 is equal. Anyway, calculation you can do in anywhere, Babu. You need to find out K value, KQ value. That's it. You need to get the same answer. That's it. Make sure that you are getting.
Show the question answer.
Yeah. You understood, guys? Any doubts here?
Sir, no, sir, no doubt, sir. No doubt.
Very
Sir,
simple.
in the end, what is the answer, sir?
4.8 beta. 4 points. If you have doubts, you can calculate this. 816 divided by 170.
Sir, you was telling that BC is equals to AB minus AC.
BC is equal to AB means? Arey Babu, that is different, Babu. Everyone look at the board. Everyone look at this is different. For your understanding purpose, I have explained you separately. Nothing
Yes,
to
sir.
take away from that example which I have given to you. For your understanding purpose, I have given to you. Nothing related to this question. That is different. This is different. Both stories are different. You understand?
Yes, sir. You did the cross multiplication, right, sir? 4 by
Yes.
13.
Cross multiplication I have did it. This
Okay,
into
sir.
this and this into this. Then I got this. All right.
Okay, sir.
Sir, but I'm not getting 4.8, sir.
Then
I'm
you made
getting 6.2 something.
Yeah, sir, I'm getting 6.27.
Yes, sir. What I did was I did 4 by 13 into 20.4.
Acha. Let's see.
Yeah, sir, I also did in the same way.
No. Definitely you will be getting that. So 170, 6 times means 176. How much, Babu? 176 point something. 170 into 6, how much? 1020. 1020. How come it is possible, man? Are you getting my point? So 104, 17 4, how much? 64. So 6 here, 80. So 16, 17, 176. All right. So make a decimal here. 0, 17 sevens are 119. All right. 17 eights are 17 eights are how much? 136,
Yes.
Yes.
126, 136. Look at this 17,
126, sir.
126. Now look at it 0, 0, 0, 500. Right. 500 is nothing but what 4.8 you are getting, beta. Then you are making division mistake or what?
Sir,
So
I'm doing 4 by 13 into 20.4, sir.
4.8 to somewhere you will get, beta. 340 again. Here 16. Again 0 you make it here. 4.8 to something you will get it.
Sir, I'm doing like 4 into 20.4 is 81.6.
How, beta? Tell me. 20.4 into 4. 20 into 4 is itself 80. Then how come you write 8.16, beta? Tell me.
I
Yes,
told
sir.
81.6, sir. 81.6.
Okay, correct only.
Then 81.6 divided by 13.
Oh, no, 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 no. You can't do like that. Nitya ji,
Yes, sir.
Sir, first we will take, sir, 13 KQ plus
look
4
at this here. 1
KQ,
second,
sir.
I'll tell you. Yes, yes, yes. You have to look. First, suppose you have 3 beta here, minus x is equal to how much you have? 5x here. Do you solve like this? Tell me, for finding x value, do you solve 3 by 5, x by 5, and 5 by this? This is how you solve?
No, sir.
We shift all like terms one side, make the thing simple, and we'll do
And
like that,
all
right?
unlike terms once.
Unlike terms, then why you are making all this, complications? Very simple, right?
Yes.
Yes. Here KQ, or else if you don't understand, let's give KQ name as x. Then 81.6 minus 4x plus 13x. All right, 81.6 is
That
equal
will
to
also become
17x. X is equal to 81.6 divided by 17. Again 4.8 only you will get x value. What is x we took? KQ. That is also correct.
Yes,
You give
sir.
some name. You give some name to KQ. Oh, okay. All right. You understand, children?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes. Chalo, next, solve this question. Make it fast. Don't reveal the answer. Answer it privately.
Sir, illustration 8, sir.
Yes.
Sir, send the answer, sir. Is it correct?
I don't think so. We'll solve this.
Sir,
Okay, let's solve it. Very simple question. Look at this here.
The ratio is same, right?
No, he's asking what is the answer you have given?
Sir, I think my ratio is wrong, but
Yeah, 1 second, 1 second. Here, D and E respectively, D and E are respectively the points on the sides AB and AC. Okay, of triangle ABC, such that AB is equal to
yes, sir, they have the
5.6.
same ratio. Sir, actually, I did 1.4 by 5.6.
1 second, 1 second. AB is equal to 5.6. This AD given how much beta? 1.4. Okay. Then what is DB is going to be 5.6 minus 1.4. Correct? 4.2. Isn't it? Is it clear? Is it clear with everyone? Guys,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
AB given as 5.6. AD given as 1.4. Then I need DB. DB is what? 4.2 or not? Why? Because 4.2 plus 1.4 again it gives me 5.6. All right. Now AC given how much? This AC total given as 7.2. AE given as 1.8.
1.8, so it'll be 5.4.
Then how much EC will be?
5.4.
5.4.
4.
Okay.
So 1 by
Now,
3.
now we need to show that DE is parallel to BC. How can we show that? By using converse proportionality theorem.
Yes, sir.
Converse of Thales theorem. Here
Yes.
we know 1.4 divided by 4.2 is equal. This is the line beta. This is a line called DE, which is dividing the two sides of a triangle AB and AC. Two sides called AB and AC of a triangle, dividing at two different points. Okay. I mean, it dividing in the same ratio. Let's say the 1.4 and 1.8 by this one, 5.4. Tell me, 14 ones, 14
Answer is
threes.
1.3.
1 second, Babu.
1 by 3.
1.1 times and 3 times, 1 times and 3 times. The ratio are same or not? If the ratio are same, can I say by using, you have to write that. You have to write that by using,
Converse proportion of basic.
by using converse of basic proportionality theorem.
Yes,
DE is parallel to BC. Okay. All right. Any doubts? Better let me know.
No, sir. So can we
Sir,
please?
what's happening? Are you able to understand, children? Very simple question. Very simple question. If you understand the basic proportionality theorem and converse of that basic proportionality theorem, this question is nothing. Like cakewalk, tingung, tingung, tingung. You can solve it very fast. Right? Any doubts?
Sir, so can we play a quiz?
You want me to conduct a quiz? Okay, I'll conduct it. No problem. Okay, children. Any doubts so far? Tell me. I request everyone of you to turn on your camera for once.
Let us.
Turn on your cameras. Please make it fast.
Sir, 1 second.
Ashkrita ji, hi ji, how are you?
Fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, fine. Bhuvanesh, hi Bhuvanesh, how are you?
Fine, sir.
How are you doing? Are you listening the class regularly?
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I don't get a response from your side really. Anyway, try to respond in the class. Okay, be active.
Okay.
Nehal, I see that very less number of the people respond regularly. Manogna, I don't get a response from you regularly. Zoya ji, how are you ji? Zoya ji, after a long time.
Fine.
It's been more than couple of months since you spoke a single word in the class. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Why, sir?
Sir, I do speak sometimes.
Why don't you speak regularly, sir?
Sir, because there are many people who speak.
Then you have to speak. They are speaking, which means that you shouldn't speak, right? Which does not mean that you cannot speak in the class. You have to speak. No problem. See, Nehal always speaks in the class. That is how you have to be. So Lalit always speaks in the class. That is how you have to be. Nitya always speaks in the class. That is how you have to be. Shreyasi always speaks in the class. That is how you have to be. Vishnu used to speak always, but nowadays she is not speaking. I'm observing Anvesha always speaks, but slightly she has gone down nowadays. Okay, I don't get a response from Ayesha, Ayush, Hashvika. Hashvika sometimes when I give the questions he does. Bhuvanesh, I don't get response. Sahasraji, hi ji, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm good. How are you?
Tell me. You can talk, no problem. Please. Feel free to talk. Who is gonna ask you that you shouldn't talk in the class? Who is gonna ask you that you shouldn't ask that this? Okay. You may ask anything. Okay? Lalit ji,
Yes.
turn on your camera ji, Lalit. Don't worry, I'll be taking 5 more extra minutes. I just want you to see every one of you. Nitya ji, you're talking to somebody over there. Please be in the class. Manogna
Okay.
ji is sitting simply. Tell me, Manogna, why don't you speak regularly in the class? Any problem? Like, do you want to be like that or do you want to speak? Anvesha ji, turn on your camera ji, Anvesha ji.
Sir, 1 minute.
Vishnu is texting something. Lalit is having something. He is eating something. My grand. Okay, sorry, Vishnu. Please carry on. No problem. Ayesha. Ayesha ji, why don't you speak ji regularly in the class? Speaking in the sense, I'm not asking you to do blah, 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 blah. I'm asking you to talk something related to the question. Okay? All right. Anvesha ji, what about you? Turn on your camera ji. We'll start the quiz immediately now. If you turn on your camera, I'll share the quiz link.
Type of questions, sir, that type of which we have to solve, so it will take a bit time. For that, sir, you'll give a little more timing, sir, in
I'll
that
give.
quiz, sir.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll have a practice. Good practice. Don't worry. Start, guys. I have started it. Yes, let me start. Yes, I have started it. Quick. Oh, ये घंटी बजाना नहीं है हमको. Quick. Quick. How's the quiz? How's the questions? Are they tough? Guys, can you hear me?
They are not tough, sir.
They're not so tough.
Make it fast. Guys, how many have you done? Those who are raising your hands, you can down your hands. Or else your hands will be getting pain. Quick. Finished?
Yes, sir. Can you share your screen?
Yes, I'll share it. Acha, for me, I think you know how to refresh it once. I think everyone have done with the quiz. Yeah, I think a few of you are still writing. Ayesha, Zoya, please take your time. No problem. Take your time. I'll give few more minutes. Please take your time. Don't worry. You have
Math exam this Tuesday.
Tuesday. What math exam is that?
Sir, it's called PA1. We have number system, introduction to Euclid's geometry and Lorentz formula.
Okay. Do well. If you have any doubts, you please bring it up. Tomorrow we'll be having an extra class.
Sir, for us they told introduction to Euclid's geometry is removed from the CBSE board only, sir.
No
Few
problem. No. Actually, learning that is nothing wrong with that. You can learn, but
No,
still.
sir, like our teachers are not teaching because they told board included a few the chapters which are included by the board only they'll say it's in, sir.
Yes.
Introduction to Euclid's geometry they did not. They said the board is not.
I got
have-
it. Yes.
Right.
Please leave it. No problem. You do one thing. You all make sure that first of all you're focusing on your syllabus. Then we can learn somewhat extra. That really helps you. Whatever we are learning in triangles right now, it is already advanced only. In your NCERT book, you won't be having this much advanced questions.
Yeah, sir. Coordinate geometry in our books is pretty easy. Here we learned many things like ortho center. those ones.
Everything. And guys, make sure thanks for reminding me, Nitya. Actually, Artho Center in the last week, I think Nehal and one student has joined. I don't know what I forgot. Nehal has joined, and along with him, someone. I think Hashvika. No, not Hashvika. I don't know.
Sir, I only joined the last Sunday extra.
Yeah. So I request every one of you make sure that you are joining whenever I give extra class. Even you don't have doubts, try to join and observe others' doubts so that you learn something good from that. Last week we have discussed wonderful concepts: orthocenter, circumcenter, okay, and centroid. We have solved questions based on that as well. Those who have not attended the session and still you have any doubts on the coordinate geometry related to those topics, please go and watch the recordings. It really helps a lot. It hardly takes you 40 to 45 minutes, not more than that. Keep two speed and watch the record. Always 1.5 speed or 1.75. However, I talk somewhat speed only, so 1.5 would be the better one to watch the recording. So don't watch it the normal speed. If you watch normal speed, it might bore you. So you do one thing, you keep a speed called 1.5 or 1.75 as per your convenient. If you're understanding in that way, 1.5 or 1.75, keep the speed and just watch it out. Okay? All right. Please do watch that. Shall we wind up the quiz?
Yes.
I'm winding it up.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have pre-made on first, sir. Like the max pre-made.
I didn't get you, sorry.
Sir, I have the max pre-made on first, sir.
Good. Look at this here. So 1 second, guys. Ayesha first, Hashvika second, Zoya third, Sahasra 4th, Lalit 5th. Anyway, you got good practice. Congratulations, everyone. No problem. And Shreyasi, I think you need to clear with your basics. You got less some time. This time. Anvisha, you also bit down.
Yes,
Nitya, you also bit down. Ashrita, yeah, I understand why, because the questions are might have something different than what you have
Yeah,
learned so
sir.
far.
In few questions, all four options are right. In few,
Right, don't worry.
yes, AS, all are right, sir. That's was one.
No
You're-
problem.
I didn't understand, sir, what the ASA, sir. Some are giving AAS, sir, and now that's not
Yeah, sir.
possible,
Both options are right. One we select, the other one is correct. So
Yes, sir.
if we know
Yes,
the
yes.
answer, also it is our luck on which one they selected. If we
Sir,
are
from one question, sir, two of them were correct. A option for me it was given. Now I did A option, sir. The correct answer they gave was D, sir.
It's fine, no problem. You got the questions, right? Getting the questions is important. You got to know what is the questions given to you, and based on that, you answer whatever the
Like we understood, sir, like all the questions.
yes. You make sure that whenever I'm conducting a quiz, you go through all the questions. That is important, irrelevant to your options. Even sometimes options might be wrong. You make sure that you are looking at the questions properly, and you just have an idea of the questions. Okay, so that is very important. That from that you will be learning something new. Actually, that is very important. Okay, sometimes options might be wrong way because that is created by some people. They have done something wrong. Actually, it's fine, no problem. Okay, beta, this is what the today's session. I just want to put a full stop here. So let's make a move now. Let's all the best for tomorrow's exam, and let's do very well in the tomorrow's exam. Everyone, hope everyone does good, and I request every one of you to attend the test. Even you don't know anything, please try to attend. Okay, okay, children.
Okay. I
Thank
will
you.
come within the portion we learned, right?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Sir,
Goodbye.
tomorrow also WhatsApp only, no, sir, test.
Tomorrow, WhatsApp. I already posted in the group.
Yeah, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.